Well, George, here you are all sitting down, friends. Was it always the way when you were contenders for that heavyweight championship?
I didn't think so. How would you be friendly with a fellow who knocks you down with a straight right hand and another one who barely missed you with a left hook that almost take your neck off? Joe Frazier.
Joe, did you ever hurt each other?
How could you be friends with a guy who knocked you down 7 times in the first fight, 6 times down in the last fight, and every now and then you talk with him, he said, I want you to be quiet. So you really have to be quiet. I think it was some fantastic fights that we had within the years that went by. If we could do it all again, I would.
Oh.
They asked me when Muhammad Ali took the title from me, did he hurt me? And there I am with a big black eye. Eyes swollen up, and they asked me, did it hurt?
Now, Ali...
So I think the press did more damage than anything.
Oh, well, you fought these guys, Ali, and you've got a face as pretty as a picture. How'd you keep your pretty
Boo.
face? Yeah. How do you keep that pretty face?
Praying to God.
It's the prettiest face in the world. Now, George, you're just about to make a comeback, but when you were retired from boxing for a bit, what did you do in that time?
Well, I raised children mostly. I tried to retire on a farm, but all I was raising was dirt. So I started raising a lot of children. I'm a full-time preacher, of course.
Tell me how you became a preacher.
Well, it was pretty easy. I think the last fellow I fought was Jimmy Young. He whipped the devil out of me.
And then after that, you decided to become a preacher, take up the ministry?
But yeah, and that's why today we travel around the country to acquaint people with us other than boxing. The Champions Forever Tour is about the world seeing a video of us, Joe Frazier, Muhammad Ali, and myself, Kenny Norton, as people other than boxers.
Right.
Our life stories are compact in it.
Right.
And we can't tell you everything now.
No,
you want about a video.
Yeah. That's right. Joe, you also retired 10 years ago, but you haven't been away from boxing. What do you do?
Well, I did made a start back. Somehow I fought a guy to a draw, and my kids didn't like the way how I look out. I come out after the draw. So they said, Dad, you better hang it up. So what I did, right now I have young men in the gym I'm working with for the newly, let's say, game coming up, the Olympic game. So therefore these young men are working pretty hard. My sons and Bert and Tommy, these guys are promoters now. So therefore I'm just helping the young men, let's say, to go to be fine men, you know what I mean? And whatever people like to see me, I go around and promote, and now we're promoting Champions Forever. It's just a lot of fun, that's all.
Most of us, at least people like me, who aren't in the boxing fraternity because I'm just not quite big enough, most of us think of boxing as the film Rocky. Now, was Rocky true to life? Is a lot of that training...
We think that the film Rocky was based on Joe Frazier's life. You see, Rocky...
And Muhammad.
Yeah?
Yeah, and so it was a recreation of some of the exploits they had. He was running down the street in Joe Frazier's old neighborhood. Joe Frazier was actually working in a butcher shop or meat house.
And did Stallone come to you for any tips or anything, or did he keep away and just...
Well, Rocky is pretty clever. Let's say doing the second film that he cut, he came into Philadelphia. Matter of fact, I think he took you.
No, I never did meet him.
No. He took Mohammed, he took, let's say, Larry, all these guys who moved to Los Angeles for a screen test. It wasn't on the basis for a screen test. He just had wanted to learn more about us, what fighting was all about. He's clever. Yeah. And he took all those pieces that we did on the screen test, and he put his film together.
Yeah.
He didn't pay us. Didn't pay us. He didn't pay us. Well, you were that so right.
Ali, you're the greatest. How are you the greatest champion in the world?
That was only publicity. Saying I'm the greatest, just to build the fight. I never really believed that.
You didn't believe it?
Still don't.
I believed it.
Of course, he fought
He's the greatest man.
Yeah, he fought all the champions. He fought everybody was there.
I barely got by Joe Frazier's face. Real close. And nobody's that great.
You've beat these two guys. You've beat that guy.
Close.
Those. You ain't beat this guy.
She's agitated.
You beat this.
She's trying to make me mad.
It's always more like fun. But we all fought Muhammad. I mean, everybody did. It's right on down the line, 40.
I'm getting mad now.
Okay.
George,
she probably have a strong husband. You better watch it, okay?
But Ali did it by poems. He used to wind people up by poems and by talking, the Louisville lip. He used to do it by staring.
Well, it didn't work on Mohammed, so let's forget about the staring. I tried my best. He just turned his back on me. I remember hitting him so hard, I think around the stomach or the side.
Yeah.
And he looked at me and said, "Is that all you got, sucker?" And I started wondering, how in the world am I... I wanted to raise my finger up and say, how do I get out of here? But believe me, if there's anyone that's going to lay claim to the greatest, other than Joe Frazier, I'd have to put that tag on Muhammad Ali. Mainly because he whipped me, you know.
You're a huge guy, though. You seem to be the biggest.
A big one.
This is a big one, isn't it?
My feet weren't big enough to keep me up on the canvas, though.
Well, look, I just want you three guys to stay here for the moment, because I'm going to bring on a man who's been the voice of boxing for over 40 years. At the end of a fight, he's beaten into the ring only by the towel. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Harry Carpenter. Harry, if you can squeeze in with these hunky guys.
I feel slightly dwarfed. But
Now, Harry, do these guys bring back fond memories?
of course they do. You are surrounded by the three great heavyweight champions of my time. I mean, the 70s, these were the men. And they had the greatest fights I've ever seen.
You've been doing this for 40 years. Just place them in history, these three guys.
Well, let's start with George. George had one of the great right hands of all time. And one of his, I'm sorry to say, one of his great victories was over you.
Was uppercut.
Because, yeah, that's right, in Kingston, Jamaica,
Uppercut.
which pretty well lifted you off your feet.
Ooh, 7 times.
Now then, if we go to 1971, you had a fight with Ali, which was one of the great fights of all time, and you won it against this man, and very few people did that.
Yeah, well.
And then, you, sir, in 1974, with George in Zaire, you produced your greatest, for me, your greatest ever performance, when you came off the ropes. We saw it.
Yeah.
And you came off the ropes, and you knocked George out. And so, the three of you have all done it to each other in a way, and you're all great. Talking about boxing, and you're all great champions. You're all great champions, and you're, I mean...
Who invited him anyway?
Well, exactly.
We didn't do anything to each other.
These men have been a part of my life, and I'm proud to have been a part of their lives. I had some of the greatest times of my life with this man and with these gentlemen. I wish it could all happen again.
No.
They can.
You're making a comeback, eh?
Listen, Ali, what do you think of Mike Tyson?
Awesome. He's powerful, he's strong, he's got a big punch. If he hits you, you're in trouble.
Right. How would you have fared against him? Would you have whopped him?
Stick, move, hit him,
Yes.
tire him out.
Right.
After about round 10, move in.
Are you listening to this, George? Because you're going to...
And mugging.
And mug him.
Mugging. Don't get it, mugging. Yeah.
He could do it, too.
Yeah, sure. And are you
Really
going to do it?
Huh?
Are you going to have a crack at him?
Oh, if I get the opportunity, I'll take advantage of it. And he's going to teach me some of his tricks, Mohammed. I'm sticking real close to Joe Frazier and Muhammad Ali because really, these are the greatest fighters of all time.
Yeah.
You've got to be compared a Joe Frazier type or Muhammad Ali type. There are no George Foreman type.
No.
And if I can imitate these guys on a certain night, I could whip anybody. And to mix it all up, I may be considered a great.
Why you been so nice?
Harry, what do you think? What do you think with these three great guys here and Mike Tyson not here? What do you think of Mike Tyson?
Mike Tyson is the best guy that's around today.
Yeah.
And that's all you can ever say in boxing.
I agree with
People always want to compare, you know, somebody from the past. Could he have been? It doesn't matter. All you have to be is the best in your own time. Tyson today is the best in his own time, and as far as I can see, there's really, begging George's pardon, I mean, there's not too many people around I think could beat him.
Yeah.
But these gentlemen were the best in their time.
Yes.
And
You were
that's
too.
something they should all be proud of.
You were too.
Yeah.
What do you mean I was? I still am.
This was no doubt one of the most courteous reporters of all time. He would bring, it was a splendid opportunity when you'd be interviewed, knowing that he was representing the country. Other people you wouldn't let in, but he was so nice and such a gentleman, we'd all let him have private interviews. Whatever he wanted, we would give it to him.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure they...
Now I want to punch him in his jaw.
That's great, yeah. Joe Frazier, do you still sing?
I still sing. Matter of fact, I just left Atlantic City at the Claridge. I did like 3 days there. A friend of mine, Sonny Avalon, a young lady named Cheryl Adams. And we did like 3 days there, and it was very nice. It was very good. And I think they probably got some of my music running around somewhere around here. I probably had one that says, times seem to be hard. Don't forget how long it took you to start. Let's try it again. That's all.
With the guitar.
There's going to be another fight around here, Mohammed.
Try it again.
Let's start boxing again.
Ali, do you still do poems? Do you still make up poems about
I
things?
made one for your show.
You've made up one for the show?
I love your show. I admire your style, but you pay it so cheap, don't call for a while.
So, Harry,
Well, you can see what a pleasure it is to work with gentlemen like these.
it must be
because,
fantastic.
well,
What kind of...
It's easy. That's the important thing.
Do you have a chance to talk to them before they start fighting? Or is that pre-fight nerves and things
I
like
wouldn't
this?
go near a boxer on the night of the fight because that's their private thing and you don't get involved in that. But 2 or 3 days before, yes, and they'll work with you very, very happily. And
And George,
just like to thank George for the very courteous things he said.
George is the sweetest guy in the world. He's also the most frightening, but he's still the sweetest man in the world.
And I tell you what, he's going to beat Mr. Cooney.
Yeah.
You should tell him more that I'm going to whip Mike Tyson also.
Yes, I think you are.
That is a little harder.
Hey, that's what you want
But
to do,
George,
hard
is
things.
Three heads better than one.
George, is it wise to go for Tyson? We hear such terrible things about this man. Is he
You
going
heard,
to smack
you heard terrible things about Sonny Liston.
That's true.
8-1 Muhammad Ali was against Sonny Liston.
Yeah.
Everybody saying, poor guy, don't hurt the little cute guy. Then next thing you know, Sonny Liston is getting face all swollen, all on the canvas. And the same thing about George Foreman and Muhammad Ali.
Yeah.
3-1, 4-1.
Yeah.
If he get in
But he
shape,
tricked me. I could have whipped him, but he tricked me. I could have whipped him. He pulled this rope-a-dope on me.
With both of your
I don't
hands
think
tied
that's right.
behind your back. Heard that? Both of your hands tied behind your back.
I think that was wrong right there. I want to say that before the whole world. Muhammad tricked me out of my title.
Okay.
He had me, he laid on the rope, and I, like a dope, kept throwing punches. Then when I got out of there, he knocked me out. In front of the whole world. I'll never forget that. Muhammad, why did you do that to me?
Come on.
Gentlemen, listen. You've just made this the most important day in my life, and thank you very much indeed for coming on the show. George Foreman, Joe Frazier, Muhammad Ali, and Harry Carter.